So in writing the question down for number 20, first thing I noticed is all three of these terms are even, which means I could at least factor out a GCF of 2. So that really should be your first step. Again, in theory, you could factor out the 2 at the end, but it's a lot easier if you do it at the beginning, because then you don't have to worry about remembering it, and it makes the rest of these numbers quite a bit smaller. So again, I would personally try to do guess and check here, but my guess and check would be different than yours, so that is not really helpful. So assuming we jump into the product sum method, A times C would be 42, and B is 23. So I need to find two numbers that multiply to 42 but add up to 23, and then I'm going to use those two numbers to rewrite this middle term. I'm going to split it into two other terms. So I just start going down the list, 1 and 42, or double this and half this, and then as soon as I figure out the two that add up to 23, I can really quit. So instead of calling this 23F, we could call it 2F plus 21F, or 21F plus 2F, whatever you prefer. Both of them work out fine. And then these four terms in the middle, now factor by grouping should be perfect. And notice this GCF here is just kind of along for the ride. It's going to be part of our answer. And these two are supposed to be the same. They're both at 3F plus 2, so that's a good sign. And then the other parts, F plus 7, as well as the GCF we did at the beginning, all make up part of our answer. And I know I said this a lot last time, but on a big question, something on a quiz or a test, if you had extra time, force yourself to multiply all this stuff together, combine like terms, and then that would be a way to check to see that it is correct.